Playing Judas Iscariot is no easy task. He is one of the most well-known figures in history, remembered mainly for his betrayal of Jesus. But for Luke Dimyan, portraying Jesus in The Chosen is more than just playing the villain. It's about showing a deeper side of a character often defined by one moment. With The Chosen preparing for its fifth season, fans will soon see how Judas's journey unfolds, especially during Holy Week. In a recent interview, Dimyan shared his thoughts on the role, fan reactions, and why he does not see himself as a next Joffrey Baratheon from Game of Thrones. Unlike many portrayals of Judas that immediately paint him as the villain, The Chosen takes a different approach. The show slowly builds his story, making his eventual betrayal even more tragic. I think what's really interesting about playing Judas is that we all know how his story ends, but this show focuses on how he got there, Dimyan said. He is not this evil mastermind, he's just a guy trying to find his way, and sometimes he makes mistakes. Rather than being a clear-cut antagonist, Judas is shown as someone struggling with his purpose. While others around him seem confident in their path, he feels left behind. He is not necessarily a failure, but he is always one step behind, Dimyan explained. And when things go wrong, people are quick to blame him. This makes his character arc even more heartbreaking. He never set out to betray Jesus, but one wrong choice led him down a path he couldn't turn back from. Because of the strong emotions Judas' story brings, some fans have compared Dimyan's portrayal to Jack Gleeson's performance as Joffrey Baratheon in Game of Thrones. However, Dimyan does not fully agree with this comparison. I've had people say, you must feel like Jack Gleeson did, and I guess in some ways, sure, Dimyan admitted, but Joffrey is just evil. He's cruel, he enjoys hurting people, and he has people killed for fun. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I haven't even done anything yet. For Dimyan, playing Judas isn't about being the villain. Instead, it's about making the character relatable. If I were playing an over-the-top mustache-twirling bad guy, that would be one thing, he said. But that's not what Judas is in The Chosen. He is lost, he's trying to do the right thing, but in the wrong way. And that's what makes him so interesting. Fans sometimes confuse Luke Dimyan with Judas. Since Judas is such a controversial figure, Dimyan has received mixed reactions from fans. Some appreciate his performance, while others struggle to separate the actor from the character. I get a lot of messages saying, man, I really hate him, and I'm like, wait, do you mean Judas or me? He joked. It's tough because a lot of the hate comes from what people already believe about Judas, not necessarily what I am doing with the role. Despite this, Dimyan is excited about the opportunity to show a different side of the story. People already have their minds made up about Judas, he said, but this role gives me the chance to show something new, to make people think about him in a way they might not have before. The fifth season of The Chosen premieres in March 2025, and fans are eager to see how Judas's journey unfolds. Whether people love or hate his character, one thing is certain: Dimyan's performance will leave a lasting impact.